everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm Allison. I am 38 and I live in New York City on the Upper West Side. Thank you for clicking on this video. If you are watching this video, it is because I am trying and failing to have a low buy year this year as a challenge to myself. What is a low buy year? It's where you try not to spend money, which is a lot harder than you would think living in New York City. So, which might not, you know, sound like a surprise to some of you. I don't know. I was sick a lot in April for most of the month, and it was also my birthday, so that was great. You would think that I spent less since I was sick and I was home so much, but let's see if that's actually the case. Before we get into it, if you like this video, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe if you want more videos about my life in New York City and my opinions. For the second month in a row, my cats were my biggest expense. I had to take Gus, who in March had radioiodine therapy for his hyperthyroidism. I had to take him back to his regular vet to have his first round of checkups 4 weeks post the procedure. So that was a lot. And 38.5% or $1,594.86 went to my cats. The tests aren't cheap. They need to test how all of his organs are doing, how his thyroid is doing. Luckily, things are looking up, so knock on wood that they keep going in the right direction when I take him back in about another month. He's lucky, he's cute. His sister also had to go in for her biannual appointment because she has kidney disease and she is also almost 16 years old. And in this number as well is also, you know, food, litter, etc. The second biggest slice of my budget in April was for groceries with 8.1%. or $334.47. I don't know how I spent so much on groceries because I was sick, so I don't think I was cooking that often, but that is what it is. Again, I shop at like Whole Foods and Trader Joe's. They are some of the least expensive in the city. With 5.2% of my budget were my bills, or $213.52. This is again phone, internet, cloud storage, my streaming subscriptions, things like that. I spent 2.5% of my budget on the subway, or $105.70. Still not as much as a monthly Metro card, so that's a win. I spent 1.1% of my budget on Ubers and Lyfts, or $47.45 on 3 rides. This is less than last month, a little bit, so that is good. I don't like taking cars that often. I don't often find myself out late at night, so there's just really no reason not to take the subway for me most of the time. I spent 5.1% of my budget on entertainment, or $213.52. This was for 3 or 4 shows. I spent 3% of my budget, or $125.19 on coffees and matchas at cafes. I'd really love to stop doing this, but hey, at least I don't go every day anymore. So that's a small win. I spent 5.1% or $211.70 on copays for things like therapy, my urgent care appointment, and prescription copays. I spent 6.1% of my budget on eating out. This was $254.05. So this is less than March. So that is good. And that's probably because I was sick. This was 1 or 2 meals at a restaurant, and the others were for lunches when I didn't feel like making my lunch to bring to work with me. I spent 1.2% of my budget, or $50, on donations to Angelical Cats Rescue, Brooklyn Animal Action, and the ACC, just like last month. I spent 5.3% of my budget, or $218.01 on supplements. I think this is more than $100 less than last month, so that is good. I spent 8.1% on clothing in April, or $334.07, which is a lot. I know. I had a birthday code to use with Abercrombie and they were having a big sale, so I wanted to pick up a couple of new pieces for the summer. I bought a graphic tee as well as a birthday present to myself. And then I bought that absurdly expensive posture correcting sports bra that Taylor Swift apparently made famous. I'm not a Swiftie, but I kept seeing ads for it and I was in so much pain with my neck and my shoulders that I was like, let me just try this. And I'm wearing it now and I don't know if it super works, but it's a good reminder to sit up straight when I am wearing it. I spent 10.7% of my budget, or $443.17 on miscellaneous items. Again, I think I need to break these down because this is just far too much money being spent on who knows what, just miscellaneous things. I think these were mostly drugstore purchases. Part of this was $84 that I spent at Sephora and $26 that I spent down at Credo Beauty on the Lower East Side. These were all refills of things that I needed refills of. So none of this was just trying new stuff for fun. That was quick. So that was everything that I spent in April 2024, minus my mortgage and monthly maintenance, which does not go on my credit card. I want to get that miscellaneous and clothing category lowered. I have not yet had any appointments this month, knock on wood. So the pet category should be lower in May. So that's a good thing. If you've made it this far, let me know one thing that you bought in the last month that you don't regret, that you think was worth the money that you spent on it. Because we do spend money on things that are worth it. So we have to remember that. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to my channel if you want to see more videos about living in New York City and my opinions. And yeah, I think that's it. I'll see you in May.